Hello, and welcome to another episode of Change Starts With You. I am Deborah Lawson, Director of Development here at United Way Emerald Coast, and I am so excited to be hosting today's podcast with the one and only Tiffany Orner. Tiffany is such an amazing community advocate when she's not, running 90 to nothing and jumping in with every group that there is, whether it's active duty military, retired, their families. Let's see. Kids that are, special needs.
Our superheroes. I call those our superhero babies.
They are superhero babies. Yes. Women's groups. I mean, you name it. You're out there. You're in it. You're everywhere.
Yes.
You are a voice for the people.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Not only are you a voice for the people, but you're such a marketing and brand guru. So not only with the TO agency, but also Live Oak Fiber.
Live Oak Fiber.
Yes.
Live Oak Fiber. Yes. They are amazing.
They are the best internet you'll get.
Ever. In the whole, forever.
Yes. I have Live Oak Fiber.
Hooray!
At home. It's wonderful.
Yay,
Do
that's
it.
awesome.
We're never looking back.
Don't.
We're not. And we've also got Tiago today.
Hooray!
He's the best. Excellent. So today we're talking about our partnership, United Way Emerald Coast and Live Oak Fiber. And we partnered together this year on a really fun event called Adult Field Day. So, Tiffany, tell us a little bit about Live Oak Fiber, who you are, what you do. Tell us about the communities that you serve.
Yes. So Live Oak Fiber is an internet service provider. This year, they will turn 4.
Ooh.
So they are turning 4, and they are in 2 markets, 7 counties, right? So they're obviously here on the Emerald Coast in 4 counties, and then they are also on the Golden Isles of Georgia in 3 counties. So think Savannah, Brunswick, Tybee Island, that kind of stuff. They are absolutely amazing. The leader is... they were founded by a late Air Force veteran and Steve Smith, absolutely amazing squad. And what I do for them through my agency, the TO agency, is I handle all of their community engagement. So anything community, whether it's philanthropic or maybe it's sponsor this or come to that, it has to go through me in the best way. In the best way, just to make sure it makes sense and it ladders up. Absolutely. Right? Because making sure it aligns and that everybody eats is what's most important. And Live Oak Fiber does not, I don't go to a storage unit with the same bin, and just bring it to each event. As many of you guys know, I try and tailor it. I try to meet the community where we are. I'm going to show up different in 30A than I do in Crestview, right? Knowing that and being conscious of your audience, that's gold. That's how you build brand.
That's right. Yes. That is right. Man, God, you're amazing.
Thanks.
Absolutely. So tell us about your relationship with community engagement and volunteerism in your role with Live Oak Fiber.
Oh my goodness, we do so many great things. Unfortunately, we can't please everybody and support every single opportunity, but we try. We try to make sure it's aligned, and we try to touch different parts of the market, whether it's the junior ROTC commissioning into, obviously the military services here locally, or maybe it's supporting a school, right? Whether it's volleyball, basketball, softball, or maybe it's supporting a community initiative where a group of people are trying to give space to 10 to 15-year-olds to have a dance party where they just are kids and they're able to hang out, right? Yeah. And again, we don't do this just because there is a method to our madness, and there is a why, right? We have to grow our footprint in this market, and to do that, again, it's showing up with intention and building the brand so that people that do reach out to us, when we do say yes, they know that we're going to show up, right? Branding, that's TO agency. I love doing, to me, what branding is whenever you hear my name, Tiffany Orner, you know it's going to be fun, loud, crazy. Yes. I built a brand.
Oh, yes, you did.
Right. So,
absolutely, and we love it.
Thank you. But that's what I try and do. I try and build that brand for Live Oak Fiber. And right now I'm working with them and one other client that's kind of quiet because working on some great things. But that's my capacity, and I'm okay with that. Absolutely. But I just think it's really important to build brand, and so many businesses think that branding is a logo. It's not. I'm going to steal the mic just for a couple more seconds.
Do it.
Seth Godin has a perfect analogy. He says that Nike and Hyatt, right? Nike shoes, Hyatt hotels. If Nike were to make a hotel, you would know exactly what that hotel looks like, right? Sports, fast, bah, it would be, I'm excited because I
Yeah.
love working out and I
Yeah.
love all of that.
Yeah.
Now, if Hyatt were to make a tennis shoe, what would that look like? We don't know because Hyatt doesn't have a brand. You see? Boom, I'm done. Bye, guys. Look at Tiago's like, we ready to rock?
Oh, where are we going,
All
Mom?
right, we're out.
That's an amazing analogy.
Yeah.
That is wonderful. Okay, you're gonna do a sip and serve for our young professionals about branding, and you're
Love
gonna
it.
use that and
Yes.
just build on it. That's
go.
absolutely what we're gonna do.
Here for it.
Good, because I wasn't kidding. I'm like,
No, you're not.
That's gonna happen. It's
Military
too
bearing.
loud.
That's what we call that. Get it together.
Too loud and obnoxious. I'm
know.
obnoxious. You're
I'm
not.
obnoxious. That's my
Crazy,
husband.
crazy ladies, and here we are recording it,
Someone
putting
gave
it
us
out
a mic.
for you guys.
You're welcome for our service.
This is what community service looks like.
Amen.
This is it.
Yeah.
So tell us. Okay, so Adult Field Day.
Yeah.
We were so honored to have the partnership of Live Oak Fiber.
Yes.
You guys brought such a great energy to this event. It's already a fun event, but then you just brought that little extra, and it was so fun to have that partnership this year. So tell us what stood out about Adult Field Day to you and Live Oak Fiber.
Adult Field Day was an opportunity for Live Oak Fiber and its employees to just kind of be.
Yeah.
You know, Live Oak Fiber, they work so hard. And they are taken care of, right? There's all types of cool things, and they have snacks all the time, and they have just different things. Like there's always a joke of the day, and they do so much internally to take care of their employees that I'm jealous. I'm like, where were y'all 10 years ago? You know, but I digress.
Yeah.
But with that said, aligning with United Way gave Live Oak Fiber yet another opportunity to get out into the community and have some fun competition with other businesses. It was great, and we can't wait to do it again. And actually, Steve Smith, the Chief Revenue Officer, he was just inundated with people on LinkedIn. LinkedIn is his drug of choice, as it is mine.
Sure.
But people are like, hold on. You sponsored an adult field day? Like, sure did.
Yeah.
Sure did.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And that's a part of branding, thinking outside of the box, thinking bigger. And we were just honored to be a part of it. Super excited to support by offering an acquisition of, hey, help us grow our brand, and we'll give you lunch. Lunch is on Live Oak Fiber.
There were a lot of really great parts.
Yes.
But that was so fun, and that was part of that little extra for the event. You know, our attendees were able to come, and sure, they've already purchased a ticket, and some people have already invested in it. You know, we've had people show up with matching team shirts in the past. Did we have people had matching shirts this year.
They did.
Yeah.
LOF. Yep.
Yeah. So then they're also now they're gonna go and buy food, but you guys stepped in and brought that, and that was just so wonderful and such a great experience for our guests. That was just extra. It's just that extra.
That's what I do with you know, it's that thought process of, okay, can we add a little bit more that adds value to both sides? You know, it goes back to Maslow's hierarchy of needs. If you can alleviate, you know, all people want is what? They want status, association, and the freedom from fear, right? That's all people want. So people like us do things like this. People like Live Oak Fiber, we think a little bit outside the box.
Yeah.
And I think, you know, people often will give me sponsorship decks, and I'm like, this is great, but we're going to build our own. Because I like making stuff weird. One shot, one kill, dude. Tomorrow's not promised.
That's right.
Right? So let's think outside of the box, and let's think of ways to engage that actually provide real value so that it's not just, oh, yeah, they sponsored this thing. They sponsored this thing and. So, yeah.
And got us lunch for all of our guests and helped us create some really amazing marketing collateral that that was so fun for us.
So much fun.
Our team had such a good time.
Yeah, that was fun. And the weird thing, like that was so weird. And I remember the show. It was a good time.
It was a good time.
So, yeah, we're excited. We're excited to sponsor in 2027. We're going to we're going to make it weird. So if you're a business and you want to see weird in action, come next year, because it's on like Donkey Kong.
It's on. It's locked in.
Yes.
We have locked in the date. You heard it here. February 2026, 2027, which is wild.
I know.
At Third Planet Brewing Company.
Yay.
Live Oak Fiber, presenting sponsor.
You ready?
Super, super excited. So excited. So tell us, how do you think that the relationships that were formed at Adult Field Day are different than the relationships at typical networking events like a business after hours or, something like that. Do you think they're different?
That the adult field day provides an environment where it breaks down those barriers, right? Back in the day, I used to be nervous to walk into an event. Seriously, when I was still in upstate New York, I would sit in my car and say, biscuits. I did good.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I would say, because I would say biscuits, like, I don't want to go in here, right? I would go in and I would see people and I would immediately judge myself and say, oh gosh, I'm sure they have college and they have this and all these credentials. I joined the military because in upstate New York, we're very blessed to live here. Right. In upstate New York, no one cares that you served, or they didn't. Yeah. Correction, they didn't back then. It wasn't a badge of honor, right? Yeah. So being able to have an event like the Adult Field Day breaks down those barriers. You're all here to compete, right? You're all here to have a good time. And you have your colleagues there, again, in a way that's different from clustering and going to, because you see it at these networking events.
Absolutely.
Like everyone from X business is here, and then they shuffle over here. And then it's just like, grow up, Peter Pan. You gotta diversify. You gotta get out and meet people and talk. But no, you guys provide a landscape that very few do, where it involves play. And as we know with our babies, play is so important because it's different, right? It's not so stressful. I'm not sitting in my car like biscuits.
Yeah.
So it made a level playing field, I guess you could say, for that. So thank you for doing that.
We loved it. We loved it. And, so, Adult Field Day is an event that is, it's hosted by, of course, United Way Emerald Coast, but it's also done in partnership with our group for young professionals called NextGen United.
Yes.
So why do you think that it's important for young professionals to have spaces like NextGen United that combines community, connection, and that like actionable professional development?
Because it keeps it weird, right? As we evolve, thank you, Lord, for AI, but I believe that it's like a dumbbell. Technology is growing, but so is in person, right? Those are the two that, as time advances, those are going to grow. So being able to obviously do what we do and use AI to enhance it and grow it and make it faster, you still need those real connections. So I feel like NextGen United provides that tangible, or it fills that tangible space of like, you can do your work and you can be great at it, but you also got to be a good person, right? Because everything starts with trust. And if I don't trust you, then I'm not going to, it's a waterfall. So you just want to make sure I'm going off the rails.
You're fine.
But
You're fine.
With NextGen, I think that it's so important to show America's next wave of leadership that, yes, you can kill it in what you do, but you also have to have that human aspect and show up. And I love that. I've been rocking with the United. I've rocked with so many United Ways. The Capital Region one in New York, the one in Texas. That's what I love about you guys. You guys bring it all together and you provide, again, a way to be out into the community with intention. And I'm excited. I'm excited for them to have this opportunity. I didn't have that.
Right. Me either.
Right?
Well, kind of, a little bit.
I was hypnotically drifting from my military service, so there's that. But this is great. This is really good. And you guys do a great job, right? The 40 under 40 nominations are opening up or have opened up. Like you guys have a beautiful funnel. That's kind of like an elegant strategy to get them in, keep them engaged through the life cycle of whatever they do next. So
so well put. We wouldn't be able to do any of the things that we do in our community without our amazing partners that show up like you do. Thanks. That's one of the things that we value so much in our partnership, especially with you and the TO agency and Live Oak Fiber, and you show up. I can't go anywhere without at least like catching a glimpse of you, you know, or even just your name popping up into a room that you're not even in. And that's what's so amazing about the work that you do and the work that we get to do with you, is that we all are really jumping in for our community and doing so much for our community. So it's really special to see.
No, thank you. And the little tip for your next
gen
people.
I was getting there. Yes.
Oh, Well, no, when I moved here, one of the first people that I went to was Kelly. You know, and I didn't know anyone. I took a job. Here, not knowing anyone. I didn't even know what Destin was until I saw the job application and told my family, oh, by the way, I accepted this opportunity. We're moving to this place called Destin. We have to be there real time 1 January. Yes or yes. So shout out to Craig Michael Orner, IGOA6 Rooted. He's the real MVP. literally, we had
Yeah.
not planned for any of this, but I knew my heart. I'm
Wild.
Moana. My heart is at the ocean, right?
Right, fair.
No,
Yes,
but
absolutely.
again, it all goes back to making sure the next gen understands that it's so much bigger than just them.
Yeah.
And they have to show up. They have to come out. They may be scared. They may be whatever. Nothing bad's going to happen. You're not going to scream at them and tell them they did a bad job.
No.
But again, it's all about showing up as you, no masks, and being consistent, right?
Yeah.
People say authenticity all the time. It's not about authenticity. It's about consistency. And you mentioned that about me. I'm very strategic. Now you may see me, but in 20 minutes I'm usually out.
Sure.
But I come, I give love, and then I gotta leave.
Absolutely.
But it's all about consistency. I knew no one when I moved here. Kelly was one of the first people I went to. Within 5 months, I was with DeSantis as he signed bills into law for military families in Florida. How in the hell? Because I was consistent, even when it sucked.
Yeah.
Even when it hurt.
Yeah. Who's going to tell you no?
Many people.
Well.
Please don't comment. The ones that have told me no,
Yeah.
because
It doesn't. But see, I did not know that. I didn't know that it only took you 5 months, and that you were working with DeSantis that quickly. That doesn't surprise me at all. It's that drive that you have and the grit. I mean,
you know what that's from?
That's not a surprise.
that's from fighting like hell to be the person that I needed in 2004, right? When I got out of the military and I was on the struggle bus, couldn't figure out left from right. And by the way, I got 2 boys, 13 months apart.
Yeah.
So again, it's about consistency. And these
Yeah.
next gen babies, I really hope they engage. I would love to support as much as my bandwidth allows,
got
but
you.
they have got to be consistent. You know, again, no more authenticity. You know, that word drives me nuts because, and here's why. Everyone says authenticity, and it's like, do you want your doctor to be authentic when they just had a fight with their spouse and now they're going to take out your appendix? No, you want consistency.
That is. You were
Yeah.
killing it with the analogies today. You were just.
I
on
read
it.
a lot.
That's good.
I don't watch TV.
That's good.
Yeah.
I love it. So that's
Yeah.
your advice for our young professionals, because we were gonna talk about, we said something about being uncomfortable, and I've lost it.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Consistency
Yeah.
is what they need
Yeah.
to focus on.
Yeah, I love it.
But that's scary for people, right? Because once you say I'm going to do a thing, now you're held accountable, and God forbid you say it out loud, because now the world that's not tracking, by the way, but you
Right.
don't. Again,
we think that they're
yeah,
tracking.
no
Yeah.
one cares because we're
Yeah.
all worried about, are my back fat sticking out? Does this fit? Is my car fancy enough? Do I blah 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 blah? But yes,
Yeah.
my consistency. Call it out, say it out loud,
Yeah.
and then own it. Just keep showing up.
We love
you
it.
know. So,
We love it. Well, we know that that's what you're going to keep doing.
amen. Yes.
In all the ways, and we're really thankful for you. You're an amazing advocate for our community. Our community is better because of you and the ways that you are consistently showing up for the people that need you.
Yeah.
So we're thankful for you. We're thankful that you're here, and we're thankful to be able to work with you, and super excited to work with you for Adult Field Day 2027.
Let's go.
It's going to be amazing.
We're gonna make it weird. I have smoke bombs in my garage. We're gonna
love
pop
it.
smoke.
Okay.
You know, like this
Yeah.
and just
I love it.
it's gonna be
Let's do it.
crazy. It's gonna be a
Let's
great
do
time.
it. We're
Yeah.
gonna, yeah,
and
I love
glitter.
it.
Lots
Yes.
of glitter.
We'll check with Fran at Third Planet about the glitter.
We'll make sure it's biodegradable, Fran.
There we
I
go.
think
Or-
she's
and
my
the-
neighbor.
He.
Oh, not Fran. What's the other lady?
No, Fran. Fran is.
Fran is the guy. Yes, he's not my neighbor.
Can we please cut
Oh,
that?
cut that from the record, Your Honor. Not Fran, the female. She's my neighbor. Oh, but look, Tiaga's like, I'm out. It got weird. No, but thank you for having me. I
Absolutely.
truly appreciate it. And you guys don't stop doing what you're doing. Sit down. Thank you.
You don't stop it either.
I won't.
Good.
Pinky promise right now.
Oh, you're the best.
You're the best.
Great. Thanks so much for watching. We made it weird.
Hooray!
Yay!
Love you.
Love you. Blah.